Hey everyone, Shawn Martin here, and I'm going to do a little bit of kind of catch up on things that we've missed while I was away, and we skipped an episode of Shawn and Carter podcast. Our podcast is what I'm saying. And Carter, I didn't tell you I was going to do this. I just decided to do it, so we're doing it. And if you want to do the next episode, you can. And then when we get back together, we still have one more episode to discuss. If you don't have time to do the next episode, that's perfectly fine. But basically, all I'm going to do is I'm going to summarize the episode Rubber Man, which aired 2 weeks ago. And then, Carter, if you want to do the next one is Spooky Little Girl. And by the time we talk, there will have been another one out. And if you don't have time, it's okay. So, if you're not interested, if you haven't been paying attention to American Horror Story, or you're not interested in hearing what's going on as told by Shawn and Carter, then there's no purpose for you to be watching this, and bye! Okay, you're still here. So, holy crap! I did not really anticipate this at all. We start 6 months ago, and it right away reveals that Tate is the Rubber Man while he killed Patrick and Chad. It just boom. He wants to. The problem is the reason he does it is Nora, the ghost from the 20s, whose baby was stolen and then reattached by her creepy mad scientist husband, is always her curse is that she walks around the house mourning for a baby. And where's her baby? And she wants a baby. And Tate decides to try and make her happy. And Patrick and Chad have been fighting, as we know. They had the Halloween party and things got awful. No, the Halloween party hadn't happened yet. Things were just getting awful. And on the day of the Halloween party, big fight, and it's clear that they're not going to have a child because apparently they've talked in the past about adopting, and that's going out the window at this point because they're fighting so much. Tate realizes this and realizes that Nora's not going to get a baby because they're not going to get a baby because the only way for her to get one is to get one into the house. And he takes care of it for her. He kills them. And we get the full scene of her murder. Moira helps him hide it. She lets him know that like he's making a unexplainable murder scene. So she gives him the gun that was in the house. She's the maid, of course. She knows where everything is, and he sets it up to look like the murder-suicide that we already knew was going to happen. Hayden is working to make Vivian absolutely insane. She's just scaring the crap out of her at all times. She's acting like a poltergeist. Vivian and Moira have a discussion about the yellow wallpaper, which if you're a high school student or older, you should have read. And I'm not just saying for school, I'm saying if you're that old, you should read it. It's a short story. It's a very good short story, very famous. And it was an excellent call to write into the episode. But Ben believes that Vivian is many that says he found out evidence of the intruders. They can't find any evidence of the people that her and Violet saw inside the car when they tried to escape. And they call Violet in for questioning, and at first, when she had given her initial report to the police, apparently she had said yes, they were in the car. And when they call her back with Ben, she's already had a discussion with Tate, and Tate says that she has to lie, because if she doesn't, they'll take her away. And also, I'll remind you at this point, and I still don't know, we don't know if Violet is alive or dead. Carter brought it up, and ever since he brought it up, it's really bothering me. I really think she could be dead, and it's making me sad. I wanted her to be the last one to die, if she was going to have to die. So anyway, she goes to the police the second time and says that there was no one in the car. And Vivian's like, how could you, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I did whatever would make you happy. You seem so upset. And so Vivian gets carted off after she goes to bed with a gun. And when Ben shows up, he hears Hayden convinces Tate as the rubber man to attack Vivian, revealing that Tate fathered Vivian's twins. Wait, why did that reveal that? I don't remember. But anyway, the Tate shows up in the rubber suit, and Vivian's all freaked out, and she shoots the gun that she stole from her the realtor, because she carries a gun around in her purse. Weird lady. And she shoots Ben. And that's kind of the end of her, because, you know, she already sounded crazy, and now she just shot her separated husband, or whatever their status is. So she finally gets to leave, and Violet is upset, and Tate consoles her, as he does. And that's the entire episode. Hayden, I gotta say, I wasn't a huge fan of the Hayden character at first, just because she was, you know, so mean, because she's a mean person. But now that she's dead and aware of it and doing poltergeistly activities and luring others into her trap, and we're gonna see even more of it in the next episode, it's just really fun. It's kind of fun to have an anti-hero, someone who's clearly not playing by nice rules. I like it. So that was what happened on the episode Rubberman, and the next one is called, I forgot already. That's not what it's called. It's called Spooky Little Girl.